The uproar at the College of Santa Fe isn't over yet. Students and teachers lobbied the legislature hard for a way to save the college, but a proposal to have the private school acquired by a public state university failed to get a positive vote in the legislature. It's a tight budget year for one thing. For another, some lawmakers were scared about the extra appropriation they would have to make to keep it operating. The school has a debt load estimated to be around $35 million. Students are up in arms. They say they fear the College of Santa Fe might not have enough cash to operate through the end of the spring term, scheduled to end mid to late May. Several hundred of them signed on to a letter saying if the school closes early, it could be a legal breach of contract. We're joined by two College of Santa Fe students. James Longmire grew up in Santa Fe. Elisa Shaw is from the Northeast. Elisa, tell us more about your complaint.
Well, James.
Well, basically, we're asking the Board of Trustees and the president of the College of Santa Fe to be financially accountable for paying for the rest of the semester instead of passing that burden on to faculty and staff. And in our petition, we also remind them that if the school year ends before it's supposed to, if there's like an early graduation or we don't make it to May 16th or 17th, which is supposed to be the last day of classes, they will be in breach of our contract as tuition-paying students to them, and we will have grounds for a lawsuit against them.
Now, Elisa, you're saying that they really used other money to fund some of these activities to get to the end of the year. Is that correct?
I mean, the point of it really is, we were promised in so many forums and mailings and publicly. I mean, if you go back and look at press releases and articles, I mean, we were promised that our semester was completely paid for and that we were going to, they specifically said we were going to have a semester at the same quality of education as we were accustomed to. And that is clearly not the case. And so, I mean, the issue, what remind me of the question again?
Well, you had said in your statement that you folks suspected that the college had used some other money designated for other reasons just to try to get to the end of the year.
Did we specifically say that in our petition? I
think we mentioned the land deal.
Well, we found out later that, in part of the complete payment package that so much of our semester was contingent on a land sale that it had to go through the New Mexico State Legislature, and it failed. And now, we're still struggling for money to get through the rest of the semester, and staff hours have been cut, and faculty salaries have been drastically cut, and it is affecting the quality of our education and our community here. And, I mean, it's disrupting so many lives, so we just want some kind of accountability. And also, one thing that I would just like to explicitly clarify, it isn't a lawsuit what we sent out. It is very much a petition, and if it ever becomes a lawsuit, it is specifically between the people who we currently hold contract with, the current administrators who are responsible in the current board. No entity that's interested in acquiring the college in the future will be affected by this, and we just want to make that very, very clear because that's been a huge part of arguments against a state acquisition of the college, and we don't want this to impede that at all, and it shouldn't.
Now, Elisa and James, you pay substantial tuition to go to the College of Santa Fe. How much do you pay a semester?
Well, I think per year for me, I'm not on any scholarship or anything, so it's in the around $30,000, $32,000 maybe
a year.
Yeah, so $16,000 a semester.
And I'm on scholarships and I have financial aid. I do have some student loans. I think after scholarships and things, it's about $12,000 a year for me.
So you would have a significant financial loss if the year didn't end correctly at the right time.
I mean, we're both supposed to graduate, so my family's coming out for my graduation. I mean, if the semester didn't complete, I really don't know what we'd do.
Do you have any reason to believe they won't complete the year?
I mean, if you look at, there's a frequently asked questions page on the College of Santa Fe website, and if you look at it, there's one of the questions is the semester, going to complete? Is it completely paid for? And they don't specifically say that it is. They say something like, we have every intention of completing the semester. And as far as we understand. We have, with the faculty pay cuts and the staff pay cuts, they're still looking for money to get us through the rest of the semester. So,
what is your next step then? You've got this petition. Has the college responded?
Well, we delivered it yesterday. I mean, James, we haven't gotten any sort of response yet, but we delivered it in the afternoon yesterday. And I mean, our hopes with this is just it's sort of a measure of accountability. I mean, there needs to be some kind of accountability for what has been happening, and there hasn't been. So, I mean, we look forward to any kind of response. Hopefully, it'll be positive dialogue, and hopefully, it'll be, us completing the semester and perhaps the faculty and staff getting, better treated.
Yeah,
or fairly treated.
Now, the governor has appointed this commission to look into options for the college. None of that, however, would solve this semester's problems, would it?
No.
Do you expect them to come up with something that would save the college eventually?
My personal impression, and James can speak to his, but my personal impression is I really do believe that there's a very good chance that within a year there's going to be a College of Santa Fe. And, the task force has many very able and amazing people on it, and I'm sure that they're going to come up with a solution. But, it's not going to be, barring a miracle, it's not going to be in the fall. It probably won't be in the spring, and thus it's not going to be this current community of faculty and staff and students. So it's not going to be the College of Santa Fe. It will be something different.
We've got a bit of a bad phone line, so let me say thanks to Elisa Shaw and James Longmire from College of Santa Fe.